Alright everyone, we are playing an Argonian thief. We have archery, short blade, critical strike, lockpicking, pickpocket, streetwise, stealth, mercantile, so buying and selling, of course. Then we got restoration, mysticism, thaumaturgy, and illusion, because you know how magic works, right?
Feel the power of my magic!
Mostly for healing myself, restoring my stamina more than anything. Teleporting around, levitation, and other things. So, but yeah, mostly we're focusing on archery, short blade, and pick. The main thing we're working on right now is pickpocketing. We're trying to keep it consistent with lockpicking and streetwise. We're basically alternating our training between the two. But we're going to get going now. So, we don't actually have 100. If we unequip this sword, you'll see our actual agility is 80. But we get 20 agility by virtue of that sword. And it's kind of nice. Now, we are currently in Wayrest, I believe. Yes, we're in Frontwall Heath. So, this is a town in Wayrest. And we're going to get over to the capital of Wayrest soon. But for now, we're going to check out some of the shops and things. Let's see here. This bargain warehouse had junk in it. Let's go down and check out this other shop. Come to think of it, we need to go to the Thieves Guild anyway. So let's go train some pickpocketing while we're at it. That sounds good. Best wares are there. Thieves Guild is past it. Alright. Yeah, that guy's there. Right. Just climb up here. Hello, sir. Oh, you're doing all right. The boys decided you earned the rank of crook in the guild. Means they're paying attention to you. I'm a crook now. Great. Great. In the Thieves Guild, I'm a crook. What the hell? I mean, I understand why. It's just, God. You're a crook now. Oh, boy. I do not have enough gold. Yes, I do. Train me in pickpocketing. Yes, I spent 3 hours reflecting on the pickpocketing training. Thanks. A warder, a crook, and a field assistant. Yes. Yes, indeed. Come to think of it, if I come across an archaeologist guild, I should level up, or rank up, because I have enough reputation for it. I wonder if it's because I don't have the skills. Come to think of it, I should have enough lockpicking. Lockpicking is one of the mandatory skills. But then again, I don't have any other language skills I'm going to need to raise. Oh boy. To think. Like, the language skills are going to be my barrier to raising the archaeologists. You're a crook now, Charlie Brown? Oh, boy. What was that little bird name? Woodstock? Oh, it's an alchemy shop. Let's sell them all our alchemical goods. We're not saving them. We might save them later, but we're not saving them now. Please pay me. 2,000? Sure. I just got a wagon load full of alchemy ingredients. And the guy was like, 2,000 gold. Yes. Yes, I will take that. Little graveyard over there. Vintage bookworm. There's one more store to check out. In the northwest corner. Charlie Brown redub videos. Well, yeah, I mean, you can do anything with that shit. I can think of some pretty ridiculous stuff. But then again, the original was pretty ridiculous if you just take the scenes out of context. Wayrest? Nah, let's go north. I'm not sure we'll spend too much time in Wayrest. However, we might decide to do a few things. We'll find out in a second. Might go see Queen Baron Zaya. The orcs are saying very mean things about her again. Alright, seriously though. Let's head to the capital. It's only 7 hours away. No reason to stay here. Okay. What do we got? Harpies! You know what? I'm gonna equip my sword, my magical sword of agility increase. And I'm gonna believe that I can shoot those harpies. My bow cannot hurt the harpies. Okay. Pretty sure if I equip this sword, it'll let me. Here, hold on. Check this out. Check this out. What's happening is it's using the material calculation of the equipped sword and not the bow. So in other words, it was using the material calculation of the steel sword and not the dwarven sword. Even though Elven could probably hurt them too. Just another little ridiculous point. Now, let's try to hit them with Dwarven and double check. Yep. My short blade's doing its job. Damn this pack of harpies. I am taking some damage. Meaner monsters definitely made them meaner. That's for sure. Ugh, need to back up for a second. Let's switch to a boat. Come on. You can see him do the little dodge there. Dodged. 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 Hit. Hit. Point blank shot hit. Yes. Let's go back this way. Hit. Dodge. Hit, hit. Good. Can I get my arrows back now? Yep, plucked my arrows. What? A root bulb in my arrows. And yellow rose in my arrows. This is fine. Okay. See, the game did not launch originally with the ability to equip a bow in one hand and a weapon in the other, and you can just switch between them, right? That's how normal weapons work, but bows weren't included in that calculation, so there's a lot of unforeseen consequences of doing that. And admittedly, it's not a default option. You have to go into the actual launcher settings and enable it, so... you know, if you were to launch up Daggerfall Unity right now and not mess with any of those advanced settings, you wouldn't have gotten the bug I got. Because it's not a feature officially. Interesting stuff. Anyway, it's just kind of, well, interesting the way the calculations are done, and the game hasn't quite caught on to, should I say, the engine hasn't quite fixed all of the issues with that new feature. All right. In the test chamber. Yes, those passive-aggressive scientists. They hate Gordon Freeman, the non-character that you are. Until he's the only one with a suit. It's a real shame that Opposing Force isn't canon, because Adrian Shepard, I found his thing a bit more compelling than Gordon Freeman, to be honest. Avoid. Hey, at least it's not hunt down the Freeman. Wow, that tiger's trying to ambush me, that one over there. That's crazy stuff. I did not expect that. Decay is canon, yes. It's stupid that's a fact, but yes. Not that it matters. It doesn't really matter what's canon and what isn't. It's just that it's interesting. It's you know, non-important tidbits are interesting from time to time. They're just gonna focus on Alex and you know, Alex Gordon and the G-Man most likely, which is unfortunate considering they killed off Eli, which was like one of the only interesting characters in the entire universe. Oh boy. You might see another VR spin-off. You know, like Alex 2 or whatever. People are super hyped for Alex. Alright. Let's do this. I'm also gonna sneeze soon. Here we go. Oh boy. Well, we got the arrows. There we go. Yep, got the arrows back. We are getting whittled down by terrible animals that we meet in the wilderness. Yep, we got it. Let's think about getting out of here. Gonna cast more stamina. That'll do. Then we're gonna rest for 3 hours. There we go. Jumping, pickpocket, and archery skills increased. Very good. Let's go to East Tower right now. It's only an hour away. Like to see a Ravenholm spin-off? Just expand Ravenholm to an entire game and then make that the zombie survival. It would be Left 4 Dead in the Half-Life universe, and that'd be interesting. Got Thieves Guild den here. This is good. I can get a lockpick train. Hello there. This is a party. There's even an innkeeper who hates me. Why would I help a complete stranger, especially one with your reputation? Alright. You'll never have a true horror experience in a Valve game. Half-Life and, by extension, like Left 4 Dead and stuff like that, that's the best you're gonna get. Hello, sir. Training. Oh, one day there. How can I be a complete stranger if he knows my reputation? Oh, boy. Yep, exactly. I'm a complete stranger. First class merchandise. Merchandise. Very good. This is a pawnbroker. Meaning that I can sell him things. Things I can't normally sell people. Like this holy dagger and this icon, this bell, rare symbol, shirt, tall boots. Let's see, scarabs. More holy tomes. Talismans. A loincloth. They all get sold at the pawnbroker. So 4,000. Very good. Now. Let's go this way. Yeah, exactly. I know you. You're a thief. Get out of here. You know that's the Thieves Guild, right? That place where he said, why should I help you? Let's see. What was it? I think it was... yes. I found that there. Yep. He's a member... like most of the Thieves Guild likes me, but that one guy didn't like me for some reason, and we don't know entirely why. It just it's something that you gotta know is a thing, apparently. Okay, let's see here. So, what we're talking about specifically has to do with this, okay? This ring.
Arrgh! I think you're a thief because you've stolen my heart.
You must be joking.
Why must you people always pick on the small ones? Go away!
There you go. I think it was, yes. That's how it's meant to be. Very good. Oh, bandage. Cool. I can buy that on my way out. This pawnbroker had something. I'll pawn these bandages. Wait. That's actually... I'm just thinking the great... the great Corpus scare. And all the bandages get bought up from all the stores. Yep. There you go. It's true. It's true. Buy arrows. Buy bandages. Yep. Bandage. Arrows. Bandages. Yes. Ah, yes. And arrows. We're at 336 arrows. We don't have enough arrows yet. We need more arrows. More, I say. East Tower gear. This is another general store. Give me a second here. He just doesn't like Argonians? Probably. Arrows, bandages, yes. Very happy about this. Arrows. We're at 360 arrows currently. We could shoot an arrow for every degree. Bandage. No, steel bow. Nothing else I want. Every time I see Argonians, I think of agrarians. But that's because of a set of documentaries. Completely unrelated to Argonians themselves. Alright, this is another pawnbroker. Got some arrows on that pawnbroker, very good. Bandage on the pawnbroker. Let's see, nothing on this. Wait, double check it. Now it's an iron bow. Dwarven bow, here we go. Yes, upgrade. Please do. 1,000? I'll take it. Hell yeah, new dwarven bow. Look at this color of the string. Good. Now let's check these shelves. Pawnbrokers have 2 extra shelves. Yep. A mark, a cloth amulet. Don't care. Oh. Grab it. Okay, we might be able to get a little more shopping done before everything closes. We got 2 more stores to check out. Then we should probably rest. Another supply store. Arrows, bandage, very good. I'm keeping an eye out for better bows as well. But so far we've only found the 1 dwarven bow. Arrows, bandage, yes. How many bandages? I'm at 84 bandages now. Oh boy. It's a lot of bandage. Steel bow. Nope, nothing I want. Alrighty then, we're going. we're gonna go this way. Wait, this is the last supply store? The Odd Market. Let's find a severed head in the Odd Market. Unfortunately, the Odd Market's just a name, but it'd be cool if every once in a while they generated an actual Odd Market. Kind of like in the original Kid Icarus, where every once in a while you'd run across the Black Market. Unfortunately, this is just a name. Welcome to the Odd Market. Come down to the basement and check out our other wares. What? Wait, 2 here, 1 there. Okay. I eventually am going to need to figure out how we can get Kid Icarus Uprising actually working on the emulator without the grind rails being invisible. That's going to have to be a project at some point because, God, I love that game. And I would play it on stream more often if I could play it on, you know, better hardware than a DS. Alright. Used gear. Very good. Oh, another dwarven bow. Nice. Let's buy that one too. Alright, we got 2 dwarven bows now. So if our first dwarven bow breaks, we have a second that can handle it. Yeah, the problem is they'd have to remap the controls for the Switch, and they don't want to do that. Yeah, in its current state, it requires some interface with the touchscreen. Otherwise, you have to use these really bad face buttons that just don't work well enough. I've found that with the emulator, I can just use the mouse. And that's great, but unfortunately, there's just issues with it. As far as not being able to see grind rails. Which render huge parts of the game that are based on grind rails impossible. Alright, there we go. 4 gold pieces there. Why not? Alright. Okay then, checking something? Good. Nope. Before we go to sleep, let's cast Jump. And jump a bit. Get some jump training. This is how we do jump training. We cast the jump spell and then we jump. Get inside the door frame. Yes, this is jump training. Remind you of Morrowind yet? Because you can do this in Morrowind as well. Alright, jump spell wore off. Let's go take a nap. What time is it? Almost midnight. Well, in that case, let's cast Orc Strength and sleep. Very good. Should be 7 in the morning. My medical skill has improved. Damn right it has. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk to him. We're going to give ourselves, what's it called? Some stew. And we feel invigorated by the meal. Damn right we do. AKA, you get some stamina regeneration. It helps fight the decay of stamina while you're running around. Which is great. Now, let's continue our journey. This time we're gonna head over to this graveyard, the Gearing Tombs. And then we'll end in... yeah, Wayrest is over there. So we'll go to the Gearing Tombs first. Get on my horse before we go. Tombs are 3 hours away. Through a lot of houses, apparently, because I went the wrong way. Just exiting town isn't good enough. You have to exit town on the correct side. Otherwise, you have to run through it again. Got it. Going to the Gearing Tombs. Yes, indeed. Still stream. No. I slept, I was gonna say, I spent time with the wife and slept for 6 hours, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Good. So far, everything is as it should be. Stressing though. Gonna have to, in about a little less than an hour, get up and walk around, but that's neither here nor there. Switch to your cell phone and do an in-real-life stream while you run down the street. No. I will not do that. Okay, we have reached the tombs. Let's go have a look at the tombs. I just typed W into the Twitch chat. For going forward, yes. Alright. There we go. Save the game. Let's go check out these tombs. They're like every other tomb. That's neither here nor there. Here we go. It's a rat. Damn. Might as well kill it with my sword then. My short sword. Okay, next. Probably a bat. I heard a door open somewhere around here. Huh. Be a miracle if you picked this lock. Something's on the other side trying to bash its way out. An orc just bashed its way out that door. It's on the other side. Really? Really? Bastard was waiting for me in here. Okay, fine. Fine. If we're going to play that way, I got this short sword for you. Yes. Take everything. Cannot carry that much. Well, that's fine. I'll just put everything away. Actually, you know what? We've been using a sword for a while. Let's switch to a Tonto. The Tonto's worn, though. I don't want to use that. We need to get the Tonto repaired. Ooh. Dagger, though. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's see here. That should do it. Put everything else away. Same thing here. Ingredients. 5,000. Good. Everything's better now. Better, I say. Checking some more things. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's funny because there are now people in real life with a gigantic excess of hand sanitizer. Like, they went and they bought up. They went from store to store. And they bought thousands of bottles of hand sanitizer, right? They then started putting them on Amazon and eBay. Amazon and eBay took down their stuff and temporarily banned them from the platform, saying that we will not allow people to profiteer off of this crisis, basically. And, you know, so these people who are selling bottles of hand sanitizer for $70 a pop, successfully, are now stuck with thousands of bottles of hand sanitizer that eBay and Amazon aren't letting them sell. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. They're trying to find someone in the real world, in the physical world, that will buy them, because currently they're shit out of luck with their online market. Let's head over to Tamway Field. All right. Oh, hello, sir. How you guys doing? There's a ranger. Just a couple hunters. They're here. Yeah. Thinking about stealing from them, but I don't want to mess up my Wayrest reputation right now, so I'll do it in other kingdoms. I'll be hated in, like, all the kingdoms except Wayrest, and maybe Wayrest, Daggerfall, and, like, the one kingdom I decide. Might choose Sentinel, though. Don't know. I'm thinking Sentinel might be my chosen kingdom, actually. I want to keep a clean reputation in the 3 prime kingdoms. Let's put it like that. Daggerfall, Sentinel, and Wayrest. Don't want to get hated in those, because that can make things difficult. Alright. Hostile encounter! Failed to avoid. Your stomach rumbles. Oh, I pacified him using the Giantish skill. Meaning, he's not actually hostile with me right now. I just can't imagine what I said to him in order to get him to not attack me. But we're leaving. We don't have to fight a giant. It's okay. Wait, what? Oh, it's a farmstead. Okay. That's no problem. Ooh, boy. Oh, look what we have here. Someone wants to cross through my territory. Sorry, that's a hefty fee of 300 gold. The other option is bloody. The other option is bloody? Really? Well, guess what? I've got a dagger with your name on it. Sorry. We were talking about daggers. I thought we were talking about arrows. You want to play the archery game? You're dead. So, there we go. Done. So much for that thief. Very good. Continue our journey. Let's see here. Someone commented, the mod buffs liches? Satan, it didn't know Satan created mods. Yes. I'm gonna say, 3 uploads in 3 days, what's going on? Corona-chan has blessed me with a 100% at-home schedule. Yes. With no real-life meetings at all. There we go. It's the truth of it. Okay. Yes. Let's have a look. Arrows! Yes! 395 arrows. Very soon we'll pass the 400 arrow mark. Speaking of which, let's sell most of our junk. Yeah, leather, steel. We're going to hold on to the Dwarven item, the Dwarven staff, the Dwarven Tonto. Yeah, we'll hold on to most of this. Wait, when did I get a Dwarven Pauldron? I didn't even notice. Jeez. We're going to use that, of course, but apparently I got one in my mass. I do not need a Dwarven Claymore. Let's see. Keep going, keep going. It's not Dwarven. I don't care about it. All that Elven silver stuff I was holding on to? Nope, don't care. Don't care. Dwarven has the properties of all of that, of steel and silver. It's just objectively better. Don't need Elven anymore. I got Dwarven. Don't worry about it. So, we gotta make Yeah, I gotta find Dwarven, so... Yeah. Dwarven. Let's see here. Elven longbow. It looks like we have a single Dwarven bow. I don't see another Dwarven bow in this list. That's unfortunate. Steel bow, steel bow, steel bow. Yeah, I don't see a Dwarven bow. Looks like I only have the one, which makes me sad. Oh well, doesn't matter too much. When the hell did I get the Dwarven pauldron? 6,000. I'll take it. Okay, let's get into our wagon and equip that damn Dwarven pauldron. Magic items? I sold it, didn't I? What's going on here? Okay, we're gonna save it under 12. Then we're gonna go back and load 11. I wanna check something. I wanna check to see if I had an extra bow or anything. Okay, checking the wagon. No Dwarven pauldron. The wagon, very bottom. Oh. Load up 12 then. You feel invigorated by the meal, your stomach rumbles, yes. Ah, there it is. Okay, I just didn't recognize the icon. That's fine. That's fine. Again, I just flipped out for a second. I'm good at that. I'm very good at that. I am consistently inconsistent. Alright. Let's go this way. Superior pattern recognition skills. Yes. Champion supplies. There we go. Champion supplies is locked. Doctor supplies is open though, so we'll check this out. Looks like a bandage we can pick up. That's fine. Buy that. Over here we've got nothing. Arrows. Very good. We've just passed the 400 mark in arrows. Let's go upstairs. Check his backstock. And he has nothing. Okay. Doing well. The store is now open. Good. So we got into the other general store. Why there are two general stores next to each other seems a bit odd. You'd think there'd be one general store on each side of town, and people would go to the one that's on that side of town. But no, just two general stores right next to each other. Bit silly. Got some bandages. That's good. Gonna say, if I ever run out of magic and I'm in a fight, I can apply bandages really quick, which would look incredibly stupid, by the way. I'm watching somebody like just parrying blows while simultaneously like getting the bandage around their arm. I can just, oh god, that's just terrible. Oh boy. Okay, equipment store. Let's see here. Nothing there. So we've been to all three stores. We should go to this last one over here. Waltz on over. Okay. Okay. Sounds like a Monty Python skit. Probably. And yet, it is indicative of video game logic. If you apply video game logic to real-world scenarios, you'd encounter some pretty ridiculous shit. Okay. Let's go. That's why I keep saying, like, don't take these like medieval warfare and medieval realism channels on YouTube very seriously when it comes to game design, because you'll make a game that isn't entertaining at all. It's like people who decided to make an authentic World War I game. Are you ready to sit in trenches and not have fun at all, and then be killed by the one stray bullet that comes your way? Because that's realistic warfare. Yeah, I think there's a game called Verdun right now that runs off a realistic model, and oh god, it is not fun if you like first-person shooters. It is fun if you want to be able to like crouch in a trench and you know, like peek your head up and get shot. And that's Verdun. All right. Chilling in a trench and they drop gas. Yeah, pretty much. Realistic swords look more aesthetically pleasing. Well, I mean, Skyrim's swords are just like baseball bats. Nobody gives a shit about those. No. Realistic swords are not more aesthetically pleasing when you can have a jeweled a jeweled sword with a crossguard that is completely unfit for combat but looks beautiful like a work of art, and then the blade is like it's two blades shoved together basically. No, that looks amazing and anime as fuck. And you know, I love games with absolutely ridiculous weaponry. However, when there's a difference between over-the-top ridiculous weaponry that is not realistic at all, and then boring weaponry, which is like Skyrim. Skyrim just uses boring weapons that are like baseball bats, basically. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Skyrim's swords look like paddles. Exactly. It's pretty ridiculous. And it's funny because mod makers just like trim the edges a bit in Blender and that's it. They're done. Yeah. God damn. Tiger uppercut. 3 tigers, goodbye. I'm like, I can kill that one tiger. No problem. I got that tiger on lockdown. 2 more. Run away! Oh, yeah, I still have that bleach clip. I still have the bleach clip. This terrible, terrible bleach clip. It's on my list here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see here. I think this was it here. It was perfect. Yes. Here you go. If you want to see stupid, you want to see incredibly dumb. Yeah. There you go. There's the bleach clip.
What the hell? The blade just disappeared.
There you go. Run away, screeching. Run away, screeching. Run away, screeching. Go, 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 go. Right. I think Lean Wolf just slimmed them by 50%. I know that there are several mods that literally just take the edges and pinch them. And it already looks 1,000 times better than what's in Skyrim. Just by shaving off some of the model there. Alright. Moving on. Just start kiting the tigers. Do you have any swords? I have I have 3 prop swords and 1 real sword. Anyway, they're all in storage. I don't keep them out and about. But if I'm going to use them for as props, then, you know, I go into storage and pull them out. Alright, let's see here. King's Metalworks. And Champion's Shields. They're both closed. To defend your stock of toilet paper. Yeah, you have to be careful. The shambling hordes will come in search of the toilet paper. Alright. That's what makes a zombie. The inability to wipe your ass. Alright. Got some gold there. And, talisman. Holy tome, religious item. Training. Very good. Go with pickpocket skill. What time is it? Almost midnight. So we should go find a tavern to sleep in. Since the Thieves Guild doesn't have beds for us. Thieves don't want to sleep next to each other, which makes perfect sense, really. The White Guard. Well. The White Guard. Doesn't that sound like it should be a bad organization, maybe? Or an organization of internet kiddos? Oh, boy. Huh. This area looks really cool. Yes. Room for the night? Yes. Very good. This is her room. Good. What's up here? Oh, wow. An attic room with a rose on it. Well, I shouldn't sleep on that bed, that's for sure. Yeah, I was thinking pointy hoods. Something like that. Oh, this section has a wagon in it. How the hell would you even get this wagon down the... What? Okay, whatever. I don't know. Okay, this is fine. What time is it? 3 a.m.? Let's cast Buoyancy a few times. Better. My Thaumaturgy, Mercantile, Jumping, Short Blade. Cool, they all went up. Right. Orsinium's wagon, you build a dungeon around it. Yeah, well, I know there are ballistas inside dungeons that couldn't possibly get out the doors. In the vanilla game. There are these giant, like, siege weapons down in basements. And I'm thinking, you gotta use magic to teleport that thing out into the battlefield, basically. So, here we go. This is a good one. Looks like, yeah. This'll do. This'll do. Alright. Okay. That's fine. It's morning, so we're going to go ahead and get some food and drinks here. Get some stew. You feel invigorated by the meal. Very good. Now then, we're going to save it here. Unfortunately, everyone, I've been streaming for a little bit, but I have to go AFK and get actual coffee. I've been drinking soda because the coffee wasn't ready, but I have to go get coffee. Actual nice coffee. Yeah, not too keen on the soda there. Back to it. We need to figure out what's going on here. Do I have any quests currently? No. So we were just resting. Did we eat? Yeah, we just ate. Good. We got the food buff. Food gives us a continual regeneration of our stamina, which is good. So, Thieves Guild. I'm pretty sure we already trained, but let's go back in and see about getting training again. Coffee setup. I have just a basic cheapy coffee maker. It was like $120 coffee maker that I got for $40 on Black Friday sale at Amazon. Anyway, it's just a standard old coffee maker running the Kirkland brand coffee, which is just it's kind of like Folgers, basically. Comes from the same place, but you know, it's quote-unquote Kirkland, which is the Costco brand. It's just cheap, easy, does what it needs to do, doesn't taste terrible. Doesn't taste great either, but it's not gourmet coffee or anything. It just doesn't taste bad. Unlike other brands of coffee. When you get bad coffee, oh my god, is it bad coffee, you know what I mean? But we're going to click lockpicking here, and 3 hours pass. It's almost noon now that we've got our lockpicking training done. What's our skills looking like? Alright, it looks like... here it is. Yep, lockpicking and pickpocket are both 27. Streetwise 26. This is good. Yeah, I mean... again, the Kirkland brand coffee is just like Folgers. They taste the same. Except Kirkland is cheaper. Because you pay a yearly fee to Costco in order to shop there. Why would you do that? Because you can buy in bulk, and it's cheaper. Yes. Yeah. All right. Find that running water through coffee makes 100%. Well, I assure you that I will have had that pot, and then I've made up like 2 or 3 more pots between the entire family here. Our whole household of 2. We'll go through a couple pots a day. The cats don't drink, so, you know. Alright. Antidotes. First class antidotes. Oh, it's an alchemy shop. That's a lot of coffee, yes. I have to have, this is about 2.5 cups, roughly. Little less than 2.5 cups in this mug. And, I will drink one of these mugs about every 2 hours. Alright. Arrow there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. Ah! Extra there. Elven Shortbow, grab the arrows. Very good. Yes. Unfortunately, I've had lung issues all my life, so that's not a great thing. That prospect of it reaching my lungs is, let's just say, oh boy, time to go to the hospital. Yeah. Pretty much, like, other people will just be a bad cold. For me, it would be a trip to the hospital. Or a bad flu, I mean. For most people, the virus would just be a really bad flu. But for me, it would be, again, a trip to the hospital if I got it. Alright. This way, this way. Pharmacy. God, there's so many alchemy shops in this town. Murwark Hollow seems to be not a great place, to be honest. Not pleased with this place. Well, we need to get to the capital of Wayrest. We've just been working our way over there. I'm thinking if we want to do... Is there an archaeology guild here? No, there is no archaeology guild in this town. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's head on down and over then. Southwest. Some people shrug it off like it's nothing. Yep. Something like that. Okay, we still haven't made our way to the capital yet. It's gonna take a bit. Alright. Out of the city gates. Let's find our location. Looks like we're right next to Wayrest. It's only an hour away. Murwark Hollow and Wayrest are an hour from each other. There we go. That's it. That's it. I'm pretty sure I can see Murwark Hollow from here. I'm at the city wall of Wayrest, and I can see Murwark Hollow from here. Okay then. Fine by me. I mean, you should get, how do I put this? Vitamin C won't prevent you from getting the virus, but it'll definitely mitigate the symptoms a bit. However, if you get pneumonia, you get pneumonia, and that's not going to help you. All right. Champion store. Here we go. This Space Invader is the palace. I just meant to go pew pew, you know. But seriously, the dirty priest should be over here, maybe. But we have to go find the best tavern in Wayrest after we finish shopping in this general store, of course. And to think Wayrest was a merchant republic for some time. Damn shame. Damn shame about that. Isn't now, but history's a funny thing. How the mighty have fallen. Turning a monarchy, turning a merchant republic into a monarchy just utterly destroys the economy. They're on hard times now. Okay. Gonna go up and around. Yeah, it definitely is not the apocalypse. However, it would be very bad for me due to health issues if I got it. Alright. Let's see. The Dirty Priest should be this way. Definitely don't want to be wanted in Wayrest, that's for sure. The Flying Skull. There it is, the Dirty Priest. This is the best tavern in the Iliac Bay. Here it is. Very good. Very good. Wenches, music, all good stuff. Got a cook. An actual cook. And a cat. A storeroom. Another, wow, this is a big storeroom. I could probably steal. These are all considered personal belongings. All of it. I could steal all of that stuff. Halt, 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 halt. Well, Italy was just planning on doing that anyway. Ah. Yes, one of these rooms. Let's see. Ooh, there's a throne there next to a chest. Very, fake medieval. Very good. Yep. So this is a good tavern. The Dirty Priest is definitely the best tavern to be in. I can say without, yeah. Without any question. Alright, well, we don't actually need to stay here. I was just thinking maybe we grab some stew. And now you'll notice that we get a slow stamina regeneration buff, which will fight the stamina decay that we have due to us walking around and being awake, basically. So, yes. Let's see here. Checking out a couple more things. Very good. Physics. Armor. Yes. Armory. Very good. Yeah, that's fine. Silver pauldron. Not much I want to sell here. Just, yeah. 400 gold. Alright, I guess we can go to the palace now. It's bright and early. There's a Thieves Guild down here, which is nice. But yeah, let's go head on over to the palace and go meet with some people. Some nice people. Alright, so the palace is through here. Jump over this. Whoop. And she get over the water there. No problem. In we go. It takes a while. It's actually, there should be a loading screen right now, but for some reason it never shows loading screens when you're entering a dungeon like this. It's kind of weird. But it is actually doing a full loading. Yeah. This kid's always so sad. His little sword. Alright. Makes me wonder why there are no hobbits in this world. Or short people. Not even dwarves. The dwarves aren't dwarves. Okay. Why does it take so long to load a dungeon? Because it's a dungeon! This is Princess of Wayrest. She's a nice person. This is her mother, Queen Baron Zaya. She's not as nice a person. Now, she may do deals with the King of Worms, but still. Then we got King Edwir. He's a bit crazy. Let's see. Over here, we got the future King of Morrowind. In Elder Scrolls, in Elder Scrolls 3, he'll be the king. You'll meet him in the Tribunal DLC. Expansion pack. Expansion pack. Back before they, were those things. And look at her. Well, we're going to go ahead and save it first before we do anything else. Then we're going to talk to her. Hello there. I don't have time for your type. Damn. Hello, sir. I need a courier, but no common jelly-armed, gas-headed pox of a mercenary will do. This letter's utmost importance. Got it. So, positive wording with you with the King and Queen of Wayrest. I'll also give you some information about the affair in Daggerfall. Interesting. Sound like a reasonable? Sure, let's do it. Meet me here tomorrow, and I'll give you information. Got it. So, excellent. Excellent. Very good. So, yes. That's how it works. That's how it works. Nope. Don't worry about any of this. There's too many NPCs in this world for decent voice acting. I suppose if you only voice acted the main quest, it might be okay. But yeah, I mean, there are too many NPCs here. And then of course, that town is this one dot. And then, you know, and then so, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Hold on a second, wrong button. There we go. Essential physics. Yeah, there should be a pawn shop down here. No, that's the used supply store, actually. I'm considering, I mean, the Thieves Guild. Let's go over to the Thieves Guild, try to get some training in pickpocketing. And then tomorrow, tomorrow we have to go meet with the prince about delivering a letter. If you hit use on the letter, by the way, it breaks the quest. You know, there's no indication that you have to unseal the letter. So the game knows that you've read it. Completed. You can't complete this game. See, Todd Howard invented these things called Radiant Quests in the future, even though technically Julian LaFay invented them long before for Daggerfall. Okay, so let's see here. But people have speedrun this game in under an hour. Oh, another dwarven bow. Let's buy that thing. Very good. So we have 2 dwarven bows. This is great. Great news. Yeah, Julian LaFay invented Radiant Quests long before Todd Howard talked about his Radiant Quest system. Ah, yes. No. The best part was when Todd Howard did this.
So even though the world is huge, you can select anywhere you know about on the map and instantly fast travel there. This gets you right to the fun. Fast travel. Fast.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You would need to voice out all of the first and last names of every potential NPC in the game, and then string those words together dynamically in the voice acting. All right. Pessimist? What are you talking about? I'm very optimistic for the future updates of Daggerfall Unity. I'm very optimistic about let's see here. I have a huge list. I'm gonna say the new updates for No Man's Sky. Let's see what else. I'm optimistic about Vermintide's next season. That looks really cool. I'm very optimistic about Freedom Planet 2. I'm super excited for Freedom Planet 2. Freedom Planet's one of my favorite games. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, but better. Yeah, I would consider myself a realist when it comes to Bethesda, due to the things they did in the past. That said, I think Fallout 76 is going to be pretty fun and still broken. pretty fun and still broken. That's what I'm suspecting, based on what everyone's told me regarding the Wastelanders test. Okay. When a lich is occupying an area, the Void Fisher they cannot steal the actual items. No. They can steal your Void Traces though. So when you crack open a relic and you get those Void Traces, they can steal those. Yeah. Okay. He was talking about Warframe. Anyway. We need to be careful. We saved it before we requested the quest, so we'll save it after. Yeah, they're completely redoing the main quest. So when you get out of the vault, instead of having robots tell you to go somewhere, it'll be people telling you to go somewhere. Every step of the way, in order to get you to do things. Instead of listening to holotapes, like, instead of going, well, you have to join the responders by using this terminal 17 times after doing arbitrary tasks. Instead of doing that, an NPC will be standing there at the responder's base and basically be saying, okay, now you gotta go do this thing. Okay, now you gotta do that thing. Basically, they replaced the audio tapes with just an NPC who sits there and talks to you with, like, almost no facial animations. It's pretty awkward. But, yeah. There we go. So someone says, looks like you pay and a thought plays a game with you. There was a service for that, actually, where you paid a girl a set amount of money, and they did a digital gaming, and then I'm gonna put in extra quotes. I'm gonna put 3 quotes. Date. With you. I forgot the name of the service, but apparently folks on it got paid a lot. Yes. That idea's been around for a long time. Sorry, no, not a long time. I'm gonna say over a decade. Yeah, that idea's been around for over a decade. There you go. Now, let's try to get that training in. Ah, can't do it. Got it. What time is it anyway? It's getting late. You're gonna have to go talk with the prince. Talk with the prince. Anything else I need to do? No, nothing else I need to do. Let's go pick up a local rat killing quest. How about that? I'll be the best rat killer there ever was in the Fighters Guild. You'll see. Where's the Fighters Guild? The Fidgeters Guild is over here. Got it. This way. Checking something. People sending me messages. Good. Trading a boring sorry. Yeah, exactly. It's, They're trading a boring, set of, holotapes for boring interactions with NPCs. Pretty much. However, it's what people were asking for in the first place, so they're basically band-aiding their system. I'm not going to hate on the idea, necessarily, until I've had an opportunity to actually try it. I'm just going to say that the implementation, as I've seen it, I've watched other people play it, and it looks stiff and awkward. However, I'm assuming the game's still going to be broken. Like, all the bugs that have been there since launch, I'm betting will still be there. I'm betting that all of those bugs and things where I condemn the game for will still be problems. Remember that I have fun with Fallout 76. It's enjoyable for me. However, it doesn't mean it's a good game. It's horribly made. Buggy, glitchy, broken mess.
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true.
No, right. Well, I mean, the engine isn't the problem. The engine's just a renderer. It's the program that they've built using the engine that's the problem. A competent team could make an amazing game using the creation engine. I'm serious. Unfortunately, I question, number one, the competency of the people making it. Number two, the management rushing everyone to get it done. They also need to abandon their existing development tools and get something built that's better. The engine itself isn't the problem. It's all of the systems that they've plugged into it. Like, the Papyrus virtual machine isn't bad on its own. It actually is a good virtual machine. It's just that they have it tied into every aspect of Skyrim and Fallout 4 to the point where it struggles if you inject even a little bit more than what the game was designed to run. So if you add in a bunch of new systems that all use, they all use the same scripting engine, Papyrus, and as a result, the whole thing just falls apart. Yes. You want them to build new tools? I don't want them to do it. Oh, let's put it like this. I want them to do a lot, but I don't expect them to. Remember, expectations versus desires are completely separate things. I expect, I expect another Fallout 76 in space without the multiplayer component. So I expect Fallout 76 in space without multiplayer.
Mistakes have been made.
Yes. Okay. Hello, sir. Get me a quest. Something's come up. A Daedroth. I can't fight a Daedroth. You need ebony. You need... Daedroths are immune to anything below, like, adamantium. There's no way I can kill a Daedroth. Go away. Yeah. Can't I just do, Sounds of Crying Moon, The Haunt? No, not doing that. I just want a rat-killing quest. Idiot left his door open. No. It's not a local citizen, though. I want a local quest. Domestic squabble. Woman, wants to get rid of her husband. The only problem is he's dead. No, I can't do that right now. Your quests suck. It's a zombie extermination. Okay. Well, in that case, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and cast Orc Strength. Then sleep. My stomach rumbles. Damn shame. Let's cast Jump. This is jumping. This is jumping. Very good. Sleep. Okay, we got a couple more hours before we can do anything, so cast Balm a few times. That'll do. Should be morning now. Let's go to the palace. Daggerfall Unity itself can be programmed to give you a quest selection if you want. But I find myself not only doing like 2 types of quests. I just kind of gravitate towards the easiest ones instead of taking what, might be given to me. So, I purposefully turn it off so I'm forced to occasionally go, well, I don't really want to do this quest, but I'll do it, I find that I don't encounter that situation if I have the quest selection option on in the, what do you call it, in the launcher. Yeah, Jason Schreier is, for the most part, an actual journalist. His hot takes are terrible, but his articles are pretty good. Anytime you see an opinion piece by him, you can probably just say fuck off and, you know, don't read it. However, he's got really good actual journalistic pieces he does. But his hot takes are terrible. Keep that in mind. I respect a person who can separate like that. Who can, you know, take their opinions and, you know, they might have terrible opinions like mine. But then they push them down, do an actual work, you know, an article, whatever, and then go back to Twitter where they continue to post their shit. Hello, sir. Oh, he's not ready yet. No, he doesn't have a Shadow Rider. No. Let's see. I need to loiter for 3 hours. He's not ready yet. Damn. Think it's a full 24 hours until he's ready? There we go. Hello again. Here's the letter. It'll be given to Lord Castellan at the head of the Elder Council. Really? The head of the Elder Council is currently in the Kingcroft residence in Gerhardt Manor. Need it delivered back here 45 days. This is essential. I mentioned the Lord values his privacy to an excess. Be prepared for some resistance your arrival. I would ask you, do not read the letter. Do not read the letter. So yes, if you read it, he will know, and you will fail the quest. So what we're going to do is we're going to save it here. We're going to go over here. That's the future king of Morrowind. Seriously. Why is he standing on a desk? Because that's what they decided to have him do. They decided to have him do that. He's the in Elder Scrolls 3, he's the king of Morrowind. I'm not joking. His mother's Queen Baronzaya. She's in that throne room as well. Come to think of it, hold on a second. I need to go back over to him. It occurred to me. Yeah. This way. So, really quick, this is Queen Baronzaya. She's crazy. This is King Edwir. He's also crazy. This is the princess. She is best girl. She's got a kitty cat. Now, down here, we got the future king of Morrowind. Mr. Hell. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Mark of Recall. Set anchor. Go this way. We did it. I just wanted to place a mark to make sure that I could get back there. Now, we must immediately get out of here. We're going down the market row. Good, good. Checking a couple more things. Yes. That way gets me out of the town. This way gets me out of the town. Whatever. Down we go. This way. We had to waste most of the day waiting for the prince to get his letter ready. We got 45 days to do the quest, but I'm going to push ahead and get it done right away. By the way, we're going to do something here. We're going to save it. I'm going to look at the letter. Check this out. If you do this, you normally fail the quest. So we hit this. The game has flagged me as having read it. If I go over there, it's like, the seal's broken. You shouldn't read the letter. And he summons 2 guards, and they come to kill you. Yeah, forgive the rough delivery. Unfortunately, your much-deserved vacation will be temporarily suspended. Let's see. I refer to my sister for years, one of the most glamorous figures in Wayrest court. Lately, rumors have circulated that the gold she has spent on her gowns and jewels have not come from her husband, who is present. Yeah, so I'll call in a second. Basically, she's borrowing from the royal treasury for her sister's. Like, the head of the Elder Council, his sister, is borrowing from the royal treasury to put on beautiful stuff. So, the result is that, yeah, he has copies of royal books and stuff that would support it. So, basically, he's saying that, like, yeah, you're going to have to deal with, this shit. I'm going to basically blackmail you. This is high-class blackmail. Alright? I'm loading the game before I read it so that, you know, my character doesn't know this. My character doesn't know that there's high-class blackmail going on here. So, I'm just saying, I, the player, know it, but I'm going to pretend that, you know, my Argonian here is completely oblivious of the plot. I don't want to screw this up because I want to get in good with the three main kingdoms. Even though I am totally a thief at heart, I can resist for this. Alright. But you know that if this were another game, the sealed letter wouldn't even be readable. If this were any other, like, Bethesda game. It's true. If they didn't want you to read it, then it wouldn't be a fail state. It would just be a, well, you can't read this. Okay, so currently we need to get to Greenheart Manor, which is, what, 4 days away? No problem. We got like a month to do this, so 4 days is not a big deal. In fact, let's have a look where it wants us to go. Whoop. I screwed that up. Let's try this again. There we go. Alright, it's over here. I'm thinking along the way, we'll head over to this cemetery. 9 hours away there. Yep. Why are you playing an Argonian? Why not play an Argonian? Why not play every race? Seriously. Why do you have major skills that are not backstabbing or you know, dodging or other things like that? Why am I pickpocket streetwise? Well, why do I have mercantile and illusion on my list? I don't know. Why would you make diverse characters? Okay. Let's see here. Red sealed letters, but need high lockpicking. Lockpicking would be terrible. No, I imagine you... Here's how you calculate whether you're able to read the sealed letter or not. You take the intelligence and agility together. Because if you're smart enough to be able to break the seal, and, you know, agile is basically your coordination. So if you're coordinated enough and smart enough, you should be able to slip off the seal, with, you know, like, just cut the seal without it being noticed, and then you have to kind of force the seal back on, and it can be a pain in the ass. It's possible to do it. It's just that you need to know exactly how to do it, and there would still be a chance of fucking it up. Yes. A guild forger to put the seal back on? Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Very good. God, Pool of Radiance. That's another game we should We should play sometime. That said, I need to get back to Ravenloft again. I started playing it for the first time in years, and I stopped. And never got back to it. And that's unfortunate, because most of the time when I play something on stream and then I stop, I'll, on my own time, get around to playing it later. But Ravenloft was one of those situations where I just never quite got around to it. Yeah, we're fighting 3 centaurs at the same time. Number 1, I value their loot. Number 2, there we go. Jeez. Strahd's Possession. Here we go. We got them all. Hell yeah. Centaurs defeated. Give me my arrows back. Give me all my things back, actually. Come to think of it, we need to start putting our arrows away in the wagon. 199. So just 200 arrows. 300 arrows? God damn it. Yeah, 100. There we go. Just keep 200 arrows on me. That's good. Let's see here. 297 bandages. Let's put 40 away. That's good. Our carry weight's getting a bit more manageable. The short sword's great, but we can't use it for what I want to use it for, so whatever. Put that stuff away. Good. Back to the corpse. Grab all the things. Grab all the things. Very good. Now, at some point in time, I'm pretty sure it's going to be sooner than anything else, but I'm definitely going to live stream Spelljammer Pirates of Realm Space. It was made for the floppy disk. The floppy disk. So, yeah. I'll get that streamed soon. Not this week, but soon. TM. Trademark me. Alright, yes. Ooh. Yes, the idea of Spelljammers, what they do is they take all of the individual cities in the Forgotten Realms, and in all the other Dungeons & Dragons sessions, basically. Settings, sorry. All the other Dungeons & Dragons settings. And they split them up. So, like, Waterdeep is its own planet in the universe of Spelljammer. And you go travel around. And the idea behind it is that every sphere is, like, there's a sphere for the Forgotten Realms. And once you leave that universe, you can actually pass through into a different sphere. And you're like, we're doing Dragonlance now. You know, stuff like all non-stop to Eberron, stuff like that. So, like, all of the Dungeons and Dragons can be experienced in one cohesive play. I mean, of the Spelljammer system. However, the Spelljammer game itself, the DOS game, is just Forgotten Realms, and that's fine. Space pirates, by the way, the slavers, they're mind flayers. They have living ships, and they go around enslaving people. That's their thing. Yep. So, I mean, obviously mind flayers aren't necessarily as big a threat unless you get boarded by them, or you go to board them. Their actual ships are manageable because you got, you know, steampunk space technology that can fight them. So that the mind flayers aren't too bad in their actual ships. The problem is that the yeah, again, they're just really scary if you actually get boarded by them. Oh, I'm checking this area. This is an interesting field. I would love to see them actually put stuff in these fields. Not all of them, but, you know, like hand place some stuff. Mod makers, I mean. When I say they, I mean mod makers. Let me get a second here. It's getting late. We're gonna use stamina a bit. We're not gonna stop yet. We're just gonna do that. That's not health, that's stamina. If your stamina depletes as you run, and when it runs out completely, you pass out. And it's actually your fatigue, because it reduces across the day the more you do. Keep in mind, time is passing 10 times faster while we're running like this. So, that's why we're getting tired fast. Yeah, no problem. Continue. Let me double check. I was heading to that cemetery, but I think it's getting a bit late. The cemetery is all the way over there, whereas this Cathwolf is 1 hour away. Let's go this way. Yes. We're going to Cathwolf really quick. There it is. We have arrived in Cathwolf. There's a tavern. So, what's the tavern called? What's the Cathwolf tavern? The Gold Porcupine. Pretty sure I've seen one of those before. Or was it a hedgehog? Oh well. Let's check the other one. Maybe less cursed. Oh, the pig and hedgehog. Nope. We're going to the Golden Porcupine. I'd prefer the Golden Porcupine over the pig and hedgehog any day. Alright, hello sir. Room for the night, please. Thank you. I negotiated down to 3 gold. I love the haggle skill. Love it. Let's... Nope. How about something bigger than just a bed? This room will do. Nice little fireplace there. Yes. There we go. What time is it? 3 a.m.? We can nap a bit more. Let's cast, levitate once, then sleep. Good. It should be 6 a.m. Good enough to get to that graveyard. We're well rested. Now, before you go out on your adventure, you should eat. So always go over here to food. Thanks to the nourishing food mod, we grabbed some stew, and we're invigorated. It reduces our stamina drain while we're well fed, keeping in mind that food is no longer a once-a-day thing. It's now like once every 8 hours, something like that. And whenever the buff wears off, basically, that's when you can eat again. But it combats. You'll look at my stamina, it goes down 1 bit, and then it goes up 1 bit. You'll watch it, and it starts depleting, and then you'll occasionally see it pop up again, like 1 point. And the reason it's doing that, it's not depleting as quickly as it should, is because of the food buff. And that's what that mod does. That mod basically gives you a minor stamina regeneration buff that allows you to travel without having to worry about that stamina depleting. Now, in the vanilla game, obviously, you're not using a travel mod, so it's less useful. Much less useful. Because the stamina regeneration buff is very, very slow. Like, this is the speed I'm normally traveling at. You know, without the time dilation. So, yeah. Like, this is how fast I'm actually traveling. So, that's why the stamina buff is able to help over the course of that long period of time. Yes. Okay, we're almost to the graveyard. No, wait, we're passing by a town first. Let's go check out this town. This is the town of Holford. The Golden Fawn is the local tavern. Let's go have a look at the Emperor's Warehouse. Let's check it out. Bandages? Sure. I'll take those. Arrows. I'm always buying more arrows because they go in my wagon, and in the event I need more arrows, it just really helps to have them and not run out. Just to keep buying a good supply of them whenever you find them. So that's why I have 300 extra arrows in my wagon. And I continue to accumulate some. Bandages are the same way. If you don't have any magicka and you need to heal yourself and you don't have a potion, thanks to, I believe it's the role-playing and realism package, you're able to use the bandage items, which used to just be flavor items that didn't do anything. Now they use your medical skill to give you a tiny, tiny bit of healing. And it really depends on the medical skill, of course. You can actually keep... arrows have no effective weight. It says right here they have 20... Hold on. Let's look at our weight here. Oh, they do have no effective weight. Okay, then. That's bizarre, but also great. Okay, then. I mean, I know why. It's just, yeah. First Class Arsenal's closed right now. It's 9 a.m. I'm not going to wait around for a weapon shop to open that, you know, I may or may not find something in. So, we're going to go. Heading over to the cemetery. Only so many hours in a day I can sit here and play video games. I mean, travel to the local graveyards. Ho ho ho. Ho ho. Alright. Let's continue. Jump the fence. It's a bit weird the way the horse goes up there. Would have been too much of a disadvantage to archers. I agree. I agree completely. What I would want to see, very simple plot contrivance. Give you a quiver. And just call it an enchanted quiver. Make them commonplace, right? And so what you do is you just go to your inventory and you drag the arrows. You just click use on the arrow, and then it would put them in the enchanted quiver. Kind of like the way you have a spell book here. You know, this thing. I'd put it right next. I'd put it in magic items right next to the spell book, and just be like, you know, hit use on the arrow. It'd put it in the enchanted quiver, and that's how I would do it. So. Yep. It's great the way with the coronavirus, everyone's forgotten how horrible Activision Blizzard is with their Chinese pandering. Like, everything seems to be centered around China one way or the other, but, like, people have kind of forgotten about Activision Blizzard and their horrible shit. Skeleton over there. Backing up. You gotta be really precise with an arrow when you're fighting a skeleton. Think about it. I mean, like, hitting a skeleton with an arrow means you have to actually hit them in one specific part that would actually shatter the bone. Do you know why the, I was gonna say, if you took an arrow to the knee, your knee would shatter in several places. It's very interesting. It would shatter into several pieces, and then a surgeon would have to go in and deal with that. Arrow to the knee is actually a really scary concept. Trying to open this door since I failed the lockpick on it. This game is scale roughly to the size of Great Britain, yes. Yeah, you wouldn't be an adventurer anymore. You couldn't probably climb steps very well, let alone adventure. Or strength potion, nice. Don't you know there was a video on Daggerfall. I think it was yeah, a medieval Britain simulator, yes. You wouldn't be a town guard if you took an arrow to the knee. Let's put it like that. Yeah, no foot chases for that guy. Bingo. It's like, wait, what? Let's see here.
Daggerfall is a
yes, this one. Daggerfall is a masterpiece. This video. Let me really quick switch over to just footage.
Daggerfall is a masterpiece. If you think Skyrim is immersive, if you think Oblivion is memorable, if you think Morrowind is hardcore, you ain't seen nothing yet, fuckface. Daggerfall has changed my life and opened my third eye. Daggerfall takes place in medieval Britain, where the local counties and microstates inhabiting the area are engaged in a cold war of deceit and trickery in an effort to gain dominion over a long-lost secret superweapon that will allow them to genocide all other factions off of the face of the earth. This, however, isn't really that important. What is important, however, is that you need to scour the land, going door to door, murdering thousands and interrogating anyone you find on the location of Emperor Patrick Stewart's love letters to the Queen of Daggerfall. He also wants you to exorcise his boyfriend's ghost or some shit. that's also not important. Whatever the Emperor wants, he can fucking come over and get himself. Because by the time you get to Daggerfall, you're either a homeless nomad who spends his days sleeping and being molested by rats, or worse, liches in dark, dingy dungeons about 3 kilometers below sea level, or you're a 200 IQ megalomaniac mastermind bankrupting the entire region and engineering the local politics to your own nefarious gains, giving the finger to the Emperor and his illicit text messages. Daggerfall is the Far Cry 2 of the Elder Scrolls series. You'll spend most of your time hiding in bushes from South African mercenaries, traveling across the country, doing favors as a double agent for various factions throughout.
On.
Country, doing favors as a double agent.
There you go. There you go. That's that's it right there. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. That this describes the game perfectly. This one screenshot. It describes the game perfectly. Daggerfall and Wayrest are at war with each other. And you will be doing quests for both of them, which undermine both of them. And it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Agent for various factions throughout, hoping to gain some information on the big bad and his magical MacGuffin. That is, unless you're the other 90% of the Elder Scrolls community. Daggerfall offers unparalleled freedom and scale in its world and how you interact with it. It's pretty impressive, especially for 1996. What's even more impressive is that the entire world map is estimated to be a full-scale size equivalent of Great Britain. Of course, with a map being so big in 1996, most of it...
Yeah. Don't worry about this right now. Gotta get back to this anyway. There we go. You can check it out on YouTube. It's called Daggerfall, a medieval Britain simulator. Said, is it worth subscribing to his channel? I don't know. He's kind of... I'm looking at his channel right now. Hold on. He is absolutely insane based on most of his stuff. Yeah, he's a shit poster. We need to get out of here. Need to get out of here. Oh boy. Gotta mark this though. Marked. Okay. More dungeoneering. We're at it. Well, we're actually leaving the dungeon now. It's fine. I hear bats and other things around. They know their kitty is a Twitch streamer. They've been notified that their cat comes in and gets on stream. I'm like, well, we can't really help that. Are there certain times you need the cat to be kept in, they asked me. And I said, no, don't worry about it. If it ever becomes a serious problem, I'll tell you about it and we'll set up a schedule. But I don't think it'll ever become a problem. And they're like, okay. Good neighbors. It's called Project Base. It's a mod for Metroid. It expands the map greatly. Makes things harder, but not insanely hard, just a little bit harder. In some cases, it's a bit easier. Depends. All right. Ooh. Checking a couple more things. We're good. Yeah, the cat is just laying on the spare mattress we have in the corner. I can see it through the screen. Washing his paw. All right. What's this? What is that? Looks like some kind of shack. Let's see here. Legacy of the Dragonborn version 5? It crashes about once every 2 hours. I got kind of annoyed at that fact and was like, maybe I'll play it some more, but really I want to When the Meaner Monsters mod came out, I wanted to try that. So I kind of put the Legacy of the Dragonborn thing on hold while I'm messing around with this. Okay, so this is just a shack in the middle of nowhere. The music changes and everything like it's a dungeon. But, I mean, there's nothing in here. Hello, sir? You got nothing? Lord Castellan. Any news? The summoners of Dibella have just allied with the archaeologist summoners. Makes sense to me. Okay. Let's go. Very good. I still haven't decided on a proper Legacy of the Dragonborn run. The last one I did was more of a test. I mean, I will eventually probably get back to the test one, but I'm honestly thinking Genesis has to go, and that makes me annoyed as hell. I've got to try one more thing. I have to join the Dark Brotherhood in my Legacy of the Dragonborn version 5 test, because I'm suspecting something will happen. Whoop, Kingsway Field. There's a couple shops here. Let's go check them out. As I was saying, I suspect that if I join the Dark Brotherhood, I might be allied with all the bandits in the game. That happened to me the last time I messed around with Genesis, and I want to see if that still happens. Because I want a way that Genesis can be played without too many issues. And that was the main reason I ran Genesis with this last loadout, because I wanted to try it to see if I could get away with it. I didn't really make a well-defined character. I'm just like, here's a refugee from Morrowind. I guess he's a former scholar studying this. Okay, let's have a look over here. Nothing there. Ooh, another rack? Yes. Gotta love racks. Yes. Okay, we're going this way. Right. Up and around. I know what I said, Felicia. Okay. This way. Arrows, bandages, bye. Bandages, bye. And arrows, bye. Very good. It's up here. Bandages. Nothing. We can go. Okay, let's go ahead and activate... yeah, stamina. Very good. Now, where the hell was I going? I was going to Greenheart Manor, where Lord Castellan was. The question is, do I really need to see Lord Castellan right now? Or do I need to go next graveyard? Yes. Plunder the graveyards! That's what we're doing. We're plundering the graveyards on our way to see Lord Castellan. Very good. Wait, stop right there. Give me your gold. Highwayman. Alright, bandit, where are you? There you are. You're hiding behind the tree. He doesn't seem to be getting hit. Yeah, okay, so if you have a free hand and you have the dual wielding option on, apparently the arrows don't do anything. They just get lost. But if you equip the dagger, look, he's getting hit now. And he went chink. Yeah. Wow. Okay, then. We got him, though. Slit his throat. It's what he deserved. Very good. Put that stuff away. Excellent. Onwards! Looking at all the shenanigans going on. Quite a bit. Many a notification. Yes. Alright. So. Hostile encounter. Try to avoid. Failed to avoid. Oh, Spriggan. I can take on a Spriggan. Shoot it with an arrow. Didn't work. It's dodging. Bastard's dodging me. Okay, 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hit. Good. Excellent. All 7 of my arrows back. Let's go. The journey continues. We're actually getting... Looking at the time here, it's starting to get dark. I'm seeing... Okay, next to the graveyard is Broadchester. Let's go to Broadchester first, and then we'll go to the graveyard in the morning. Yeah, that's a good idea. Nearby town. Go there first. Prep work. Then go to the graveyard. It's going to take me a little longer to see Lord Castilian than we thought, but it's a good idea. I actually like how this is working out. Yes. Alright. Strange presence overwhelms me. Proceed with caution. And... Harpies. No thank... Hey, you're, Broadchester is absolutely a meme. Okay. Let's go. Gotta avoid those harpies. They want to kill me. Onwards! We have arrived in Broadchester. Fours, who made Finis, retired. Well, yeah, you know, for his own good, that's really cool. He retired. He got to retire anyway. Happy, it's not really sad news. It's just, keep in mind, we have others making frameworks based on his original concept, so it's not like his work is dead or anything. Like, people are already expanding on his original work, so I don't know what's so sad about it. Retiring is a good thing. Means you have time to relax. Alright. Alright. Market here. Superior provisioners. Buy arrows. Buy bandages. Now, here's the problem, though. Most people who retire don't actually set up a schedule for themselves. And so they tend to descend into, let's just say, mental problems. Because one day bleeds into the next and they lose track of time and sense of self. They kind of just waste away. So, let's hope it's a structured retirement, not a, let's just say, I'm going to sit on the couch all day forever retirement. Right. Let's see here. Nothing really we want from here. We will go over to the King's Barbarian and sleep, though. That's a good idea. Rest time. Hold on a second. What are you... you're talking about... Are you talking about the Khajiit? I mean... at the end of the day, Khajiit has wares if you have the coin. Alright. Well, GameStop has also hired Reggie to try to save the company. Let that sink in. Former Nintendo of America executive has been hired by GameStop, apparently. So, I mean, that said, Nintendo of America was never very good, and unfortunately it became nothing but a figurehead in Reggie's time, unfortunately. Yes. Reggie joins GameStop within a week to curing the coronavirus. Well, they're trying to. There's no real quote-unquote cure. There's a vaccine. And the vaccine, unfortunately, it immunizes you to the virus. But if you have immunodisorders, you can't take advantage of that. Unfortunately, the vaccine isn't ready for distribution yet. It's still got about 50 days more mandatory trial time before it can be distributed to anybody. To my knowledge. When was the last time you've been to GameStop? With my wife. She likes to go to GameStop and check out what Nintendo games are around. She's got a Switch. I just, you know, let's put it like this. If I started using it, it would end up in here. And it would end up like my Game Boy. You know, I originally got this for her, the DS, but, you know, the Switch would end up like that. And I want to make sure that it's out with her instead of locked up in here. Because then she won't use it because it isn't there, kind of deal. And it becomes a very, it becomes a spiral where it never gets used, basically. GameStop offer anything that physical stores don't? No, you just go to a physical store. That's the only benefit there is to GameStop at all, is that it's a physical store. I can't think of a single reason to go there. I mean, admittedly, we did get this this exclusive glow-in-the-dark Vivek. Half his face is glow-in-the-dark. So, you know. Also... I know she got me Mike the Liar because I got the confirmation email. She kind of bought it on my account and didn't realize it, but I know she got it for me. Yeah. Let's see. She'll probably give it to me in May, I imagine, for something. Alright, Greenheart Manor. Relaxed person in tall grass. Stealth is an important skill for us hunters. Bear! Hunter! Fight this bear! You're a hunter, hunt the bear! You don't care about hunting the bear. Alright, that's it. I can handle this. I say as I take damage. That's a lot of damage. Damn. Yeah, you aren't taking that bear with you. Can I take it off your hands? Yes. Haha, well, this will feed my family for a week. Alright. 88 gold for beating the bear. That's fine. You could stand to be a better hunter yourself. In fact, I'm going to pick your pocket and run away. Goodbye. Ow. Yeah. I tried to pick his pocket for extra coin and failed. Mm-hmm. Yes, I've seen the latest video. Unfortunately, Julian LaFay isn't really suited to public speaking. He's a really smart guy. However, like, if you aren't already really invested in what he's working on, he won't sell you on the idea. He's not really capable of doing that. Like, they really need a marketing person to be able to break down what he says so that other people can appreciate it. This is coming from a guy who's done marketing. It's very difficult for people who are not already invested in the project to get invested via his words, basically. Dragling! 2 draglings? Damn it! 2 dragling. Wingling ding dragons. Okay. Got one? 1 dragling down? Right. What? Oh, they're fighting the dragling. Huh. Alright. Oh! It's a bandit. So a bandit fought the dragling and then attacked me. Interesting. Hello? Victim's pocket were full of leaves, none of which were particularly unusual. Seriously. A pocket full of leaves. That's unfortunate. I did pass my skill check. I just got a bad roll on the loot. That's all. Alright. Steel greaves. Can sell those. That's good. Very good. I'm gonna pick out the Tonto for later. My dagger's worn, unfortunately. Put my money away. Okay. And you should send a resume off to One Slots Games. Yeah, Indigo Gaming is their head of marketing, but the problem is he's really busy with his own stuff at this stage. Like, the project hasn't really been fully funded yet. They're all just kind of doing it on their own dime, as far as I know. Like, they're going to, like, when they announce a publisher, then they'll be fully funded. Or if they announce a Kickstarter, then they'll be fully funded. But to my knowledge, right now, it's just kind of them doing their own thing. And, you know, as a result, Indigo still has to work, and, you know, Julian still has to work, so they're all setting up, to my knowledge, a kind of, you know, just the formative stages of the game. I look forward to when they can announce that they're working with a publisher, or when they can announce their crowdfunding. But for now, there really isn't much to say in that sense. Okay, let's move on. We're not going to Greenheart Manor. Let's go to the nearest, let's stop at, White Witch Hoth, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, neither Ted nor Julian would be doing those videos that they take place in. Like, there's always someone doing the actual legwork. Akatosh Temple is very... like, you'd think this was a Debella Temple or something, but no. No, there's a lot of worship going on here in Akatosh. Pointy. Okay, let's go this way. I love this outfit, though. She's got a top-quality outfit that I appreciate. In fact, I'll make a donation to the guild. We'll donate 10 gold. Yeah, your heart is larger than your pocket. You only have 0 gold on you. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with 100. We'll donate 100. There you go. Sadly, you only have 100 gold on you. Wait, what? I tried to donate 100 gold. Fine, I'll take out 1,000. Then we'll make a donation of 100 gold. There we go. That's it. Weird. Okay. Either way, yeah, I mean, if you have a resume to put forth for Once Lost Games, that would be definitely a thing you should do. See if they want you for your talents. It might be pretty good. But, you know, again, they aren't, to my knowledge. I could be wrong on this point. I'm not saying anything definitive, but to my knowledge, they aren't really funded yet. And that they will be later down the line. So, I don't think you would have much work to do right now. But yeah, pretty much someone needs to take what Julian said and put it into a format that could be better understood with practical examples. And practical examples are the most important thing, I think, we'll be seeing happen. Okay, as soon as I kill that other archer, I'll take that guy in combat with my dagger. But oh, never mind. There's only one left. This is fine. Just need to back up for a second, switch weapons. Going in for the kill. Here we go. Bam. I think I rappelled down her back. That was really weird. Okay. Doesn't matter. We got the kill, so... Potion recipe for Heal True. Nice. Heal True is a great potion. It's like healing, but for more. Well, actually, the game's code says that Heal True is no different from regular healing. Yeah, well, again, it seems to work better. Most of the time. Yes. Fake Grand Order anime? Well, yeah, I mean, the original or the Babylonia arc, which is pretty horrible. Can you believe that they skipped Nero's arc completely? Yeah, I did not watch Fake Grand Order anime very much. It was kind of garbage, to be honest. Like, I did not feel grounded in the world at all because it's a mobile game adaptation and it feels like a mobile game adaptation. It feels very aimless. Very aimless is a good way to put it. Like, they really need to change things, and they didn't. It's just an advertisement for the actual game, and that's unfortunate. Because they could have made it into an actual artistic work instead of a piece of advertisement. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. No. All the arcs are badly written. It's just that you may look at it and say, this arc is great from the perspective of you're used to shit. And if you're used to shit, then you look at something that's less shit and you say, this is great! It's like when I say that Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard has the best story in all of the Elder Scrolls. I'm not saying it has a great story. I'm just saying it has the best story out of the Elder Scrolls. What I actually mean is that it's a pretty mediocre story, which in the context of the rest of the Elder Scrolls means it's great by comparison. I went ahead and actually watched all of the Fate Grand Order cutscenes and dialogue. I just watched it for the sake of understanding it, so that when I trash it, I can trash it understanding that it is trash. Because what I saw earlier was like, this is terrible. I wonder if the rest of it's terrible. And yeah, I got my confirmation. I got my biased confirmation by watching someone play it. So, it's obviously skipped the non-dialogue battle sequences. But, yeah, there are no good storytelling in Fate Grand Order, unfortunately. And that's due to its format. It's a mobile game. It can't tell the kind of story that it should. That's unfortunate. It has better moments. That is to say, certain parts of Fate Grand Order are better than others. So. Ah, jeez. Alright. God damn it. What's with all the people repeating the same shit about Finis? Ugh, this is boring. Alright. Let's keep going. Ugh. Okay, let's see here. Arrows, yes. Buy arrows. Okay, buy more bandages. We're good. Let's get going. Run, run, run. Yes. Honestly, retirement is good. And there are already successors to Finis. Don't worry about it. That's a summation of our previous discussion. Is just, there are already successors to Finis. And, retirement is good. People are already building on that work. Don't worry about it. We got bandits here. Wait, are they bandits? No. No, they're just regular people. Okay. Well, we just came across a couple passers-by. That's fine. Let's see here. Exactly. Some stories are okay, some are bad. Yes. The problem is that, like, I am not a Fate fan. I'm a fan of Fate Extra, just because it's like, it's this great hybrid of dungeon crawler and rock, paper, scissors combat, which is just amusing, okay? I'm a fan of Fate Extella because I love Dynasty Warrior style games.
Feel the power of my magic!
I'm a fan of Fate Zero because it is legitimately an interesting delve into a bunch of characters participating in a Holy Grail war, which isn't shit. And I'm a fan of the, what is it called? The Case Files of Lord Elmaloy II. Because it is a dive into magical society in Britain. And in this alternate universe. And that's a really cool concept, more than any. It isn't executed necessarily in the best way. It's definitely a talking head show. So if you're in it for the action, you're going to hate Case Files of Lord Elmaloy. However, it's still pretty good. Yeah, but Fate CCC also has Heaven's Hole, which is a girl who literally takes the earth and sticks it in her private parts as an attack. Look at this. This is from Fate CCC. This is her attack there. Gonna really quick just uncheck that. So you can see how special that is. Don't worry. Just, you can see the earth there. Yeah, so there you go. That's all you need to know regarding her attack. And just listen to the sound. There you go. So, and the screen turns white. So, don't worry about that. That's an attack she does. Yeah. Okay. Group of travelers. You nod to each other. Yes. Yes, what kind of game is that? It's a dungeon crawler. It's actually a really good dungeon crawler. That's the problem. It's what really irks me, is that it's actually a really good dungeon crawler with a kind of a what do you call it? A Groundhog Day type situation. Like this girl is an error in not that girl. It's a different girl completely. Is an error in this virtual world, and so the virtual world will delete her in the morning, like of the next day. So what she does is she creates copies of herself which have higher authority within the system than her, and they are able to basically force the day to repeat itself over and over. Therefore, the tomorrow never comes when the system performs its reset. It's so bad that it's not funny, and yet it's a quality dungeon crawler. The actual game is great. You're going through and you're going through a dungeon. You do rock paper scissors style combat attacks. So like, a guard break is weak to a guard. Like destroys a guard. But at the same time, the, you know, it just, again, like rock, paper, scissors, you're able to, like, you can't just spam the same button and win. You have to actually pay attention to your opponent and figure out what they're going to use and then count. It's not brain dead, but it's also not galaxy brained either. It's just the right level of content in terms of like dungeon crawling in combat. The problem is that it's also weighed down by like terrible anime bullshit. I mean, come on now. We got the Tamamo no Mai situation going on. So obviously, it's not like I hate Fate or anything. The problem is that the story is disgusting and worthless. And even though Fate Fate Extra and is a good dungeon crawler, and Fate Extella is a great Dynasty Warriors like, the story is just trash. And so when people try to talk about how Fate Grand Order is in any way good, I've watched all the cutscenes and dialogue sections. Fate Grand Order is not good in any way. It's passable at its best. Like when Fate Grand Order hits its peak, it's passable. And then it's trash at every other moment. Let's talk to this man here. So, all right. Let's save the game. And, hello. You wait while Lord Castellan reads the letter. His skin grows pale and his hands begin to shake. I see. Please wait while I pen a response to the prince. Yes. He hands the letter to me. If I had read the letter, then he would have noticed that the seal was broken, and he would have summoned 2 guards to ambush me. And I would have failed the quest right then and there. The same applies to responding to getting the letter back to the prince. So, good. Uh-huh. Right. Okay. We are going to ask this man for a room for the night. Yes, 4 gold pieces. That's fine. Don't worry about any of that. What's in here? I see. You are the cook. Makes sense. Is there a room over here? There is. Very good. Very good. What time is it? It's night. It's almost midnight, so we're gonna really quick cast jumping. We're gonna raise our jumping skill by jumping on the bed. Top quality number 1. All right, done. We are now going to go ahead and yes. Exactly. It makes it much easier for me to read things with slow mode on, because people don't just spam their responses. All right. Plus, it stops people from making those annoying ASCII art things. Alright, let's see here. We are going to now save, yeah, we're gonna save and we're gonna get back to the prince. Is there, wait. Wait. Hello, sir. Give me stew. Yeah, I feel invigorated by the meal. Stops me from losing stamina as we run. We're actually going to go over to... we're going to go over to this graveyard here, the Mooring Cemetery, on our way through, I think. Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, you have to strike a balance, so you don't want to send a wall of text that's more than about 5 lines long, but at the same time, you don't want to spam, like, 2 or 3 word responses. It's striking a balance and actually communicating effectively. That's kind of difficult. It's like there's a point where people go TLDR, and there's also a point on the other hand where you're basically spamming. Speaking of spamming, let's post this again. There you go. Bam. So, Young Scrolls is a national treasure. That's all I'm saying. Like, Young Scrolls is just a national treasure. Yep. It's great. It's great. Hit reset on that. Throw it into the other window. Uh-huh. Tigers? How many tigers? 3 tigers? You know what? The fact it dodged 3 of my arrows, I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. The tigers can dodge 3 arrows. I'm getting on my horse and riding away. Horse outrun tigers? That's a pretty damn fast horse. Okay. But yeah, this is a really weird Twitch channel where I ban commonly used memes as, you know, the bot will just kind of time people out for them. And if you try to spam more than 12 emojis in a row and you are not a subscriber, it will it'll time you out. So there's like a bunch of eccentricities to this channel that don't make it accessible to the common audience. So people will come in, get pissed at me for censoring them, and then leave. And it's fun. It makes my streaming experience more enjoyable, but also hinders my growth. Which, you know, whatever. Got 3 giants here. I think I am hitting them reliably, though. Yeah, I am hitting them more reliably than the tiger, which seems to dodge. Yep. Okay, yeah, we are hitting the giants, so eventually we'll be able to get them if we just keep ahead of them. It should be fine. I just need to keep running, occasionally turn around, shoot a couple times, 2 or 3 times, and then run some more. As long as I keep a good lead on them, it shouldn't be a big deal. The problem is they will gain on me as I take pot shots at them. Yeah. Oh, boy. Okay, we should be getting in kills soon. Let's see here. Good. Wow, that one giant kind of ran away. I bet his pathing... Yeah, his pathing just broke. I thought he was actually scared. My stomach rumbles. Damn. Okay, let's switch to the dagger. Give it a try. Yep. You doubt you'll gain much growth by emoji spam? Well, the problem is that I will occasionally stream a new game for fun, and then you get the lol kids who hop in. Okay, that didn't work out well. I just took a lot of damage. Very good. Yes. I played a few of the YS games, but I haven't really retained much about them, to be honest. They didn't stick with me. Jeez. Okay, come on. Rotate around. Okay, we're going back around this way. Good. We managed to do that without taking a hit. Very good. Damn, these guys have a lot of health. They are giants after all, but still. It's annoying. Good. Oh, God. My dagger just broke. You see, the dagger broke, because what happens is the dagger takes the durability damage of the bow. The bow takes no durability damage. What's funny also is in your hand here, if you have nothing equipped, and you have the bow, and you have the dual wielding set up, then the bow won't actually hit anything. Great. You know, like, the mechanics do not work properly, basically. But yeah, if you have unarmed combat and you have the bow equipped and you're shooting with the bow without a weapon in your hand, the bow can't hit anything. It's hilarious. We are on the frontier of let's just say new features. Oh boy. But, I mean, the dual-wielding mechanic isn't enabled by default, so most players won't notice it unless they turn it on specifically. Alright, we got it. Yeah, I'm fine with... Yeah, I didn't play Ys 8. I'm pretty sure I just played the isometric ones, which, yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem. Like, how do I put this? I'm always more into 2D games for the most part. 3D games have to be done very well. Otherwise, I'd rather play a 2D game. Like, 2D games have... the style has had a lot more time to take form. 3D games, on the other hand, it's very easy to do them badly. That's the problem. There's some games that are really fun, like, say, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, but then you get games like Lament of Innocence, which are just terrible. Like, they were made months apart from each other. Just Lament of Innocence had terrible mechanics, which are, you know, so much better in Curse of Darkness, so you compare the two, and you're like, but these games look almost exactly the same. Why is this one terrible and this one good? Yep. Right, we're going to the Mooring Cemetery. We're actually pretty hurt, unfortunately. I'm looking if there's anything... Okay, the Mooring Cemetery is all the way up there. Let's go to Tamwell on the way there. It's only 3 hours to Tamwell. Let's use Balm and Stamina. Better. Yes. Very good. Don't worry about it. It's a shame. Someone asked me mods for making Ultima Underworld easier to play. There is a new engine for Ultima Underworld, which was discontinued. There's another new engine for Ultima Underworld, which is discontinued. And it makes me sad, because it looks like all of the engines that people worked on to replace Ultima Underworld's base engine, which was bad, were all discontinued. And no one actually completed one. Which makes me very, very sad. I'd love to play a better version of Ultima Underworld, I think. Alright, you said the latest game from the Ultima devs are horrible. Which one was that? I remember playing Shroud of the Avatar a little bit on someone else's game. But that's a different matter. Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow. We've arrived in Tamwell. Very good. Heavily modded Mass Effect 3? Yes. Well, Mass Effect Andromeda is a delight to play once it's modded. Unfortunately, the story is trash, but the actual moment-to-moment gameplay of Andromeda is fun once you throw on a few mods and you just, you know, enjoy. I mean, in fact, they updated the game after release to make it much better. Underworld Ascendant. Oh, well. That's... yeah. Yeah. I suspect that the Elder Scrolls, the Daggerfall spiritual successor is going to run up against a problem where the pedigree, the, you know, the idea that these people made Elder Scrolls games, so people are immediately going to expect Skyrim. They're going to expect Skyrim, but better. And it's not going to be Skyrim, but better. going to be Daggerfall spiritual successor, not Skyrim spiritual successor. Unfortunately, people are just looking, you know, they're going to say, forget Elder Scrolls 6, you should play this great new game from Once Lost Games. Like, why are you setting everyone up for disappointment? I love Daggerfall. Yeah. Now. Let's see here. War for the Overworld? Hold on. Yeah. If you want Dungeon Keeper, you should play War for the Overworld. That's the game to play. It's a good game. You should check it out. It's Dungeon Keeper, but proper. So, if you want Dungeon Keeper, play War for the Overworld. It got its final expansion a while back. When was this? Yeah, a while back. So, you want Dungeon Keeper, play War for the Overworld. Now, let's go this way. What else we got? Black Porcupine. Let's see here. Checking. Ah, bandage, yes. It should look interesting. It, you know, it's a case of developers went and said, okay, let's make the thing people wanted. You know, a true successor. It's just a shame they never really got the level of recognition they needed to make it a breakout hit. Like, it should have overshadowed anything EA ever made, you know, relating to Dungeon Keeper. Unfortunately, it has the, like, EA's stuff has the Dungeon Keeper name, and War for the Overworld has the Dungeon Keeper talent. And so, the talent goes unrecognized, while the name gets the recognition. And that's unfortunate, because Dungeon Keeper's effectively dead, and the talent is what we should be paying attention to. Okay. Let's see here. Holy Tome, good. Holy Dagger, yes. Holy Tome, very good, very good. Keep the vest. Sell everything else. Yep, this is great. So, we are now going to go over to the Thieves Guild, I figure. Yeah, Thieves Guild. Let's do it. Correct. They killed Dungeon Keeper with mobile. But EA wants you to think, when you think Dungeon Keeper, they want you to think mobile. They want you to go play the mobile game. And you shouldn't. You should instead go pick up the, we need training here. Give me pickpocket training, please. Thank you. Good. 3-hour training. It's getting late. So we need to go sleep in the inn. And we should be ready to continue soon. Hold on a second. Do you see something over here? Do you see something over there? Over there? Do you see that? In the window? Yeah. That thing. Up there. Can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. It's trying to get in. Yeah. It's trying to get in. Oh boy. Mass Effect 2 was the best game in terms of gameplay, but Mass Effect 1 is the best game in terms of story. So it's kind of awkward there. Let's see here. Anyway. We already went to the Thieves Guild. God, we're almost passed out. We're tired. Hold on. Stamina. Very good. Let's go down to the tavern now. Yep. The Crimson Fawn. Crimson Fawn, yes. Yes, indeedy. Wait, is that the entrance? Yeah, that's the entrance. Hidden around the corner. Wait, that's the hall. Talk to this man, get a room for the night. Yes. Very good. Over here. Not there. Jump! I casted the jump spell, which gives me superior jump as we practice our jump skill. This is how jump skill is practiced. Yep. Perfect. All right. We sleep. Pickpocket, mercantile, jumping skill. So my jumping skill just went up. That's great. See, we spent about an hour practicing jump. Jump, jump, jump. How about slow falling? Yes. That's fine. This'll do. So. See, I like the regenerating shield concept. Halo didn't pioneer that concept, but it popularized that concept, the regenerative shield concept. However, I think you should have health underneath that, and that health shouldn't regenerate. That's kind of how I feel about it anyway. Alright, this is a bit misgenerated, that land over there. Alright, let's move on to the Mooring Cemetery now. We did it. I should say before I save the game. Yes, save it. Very good. Oh, yes. Okay. Band of soldiers. One of them's dying. Okay, so apparently it looks like the wizard's dying. Damn shame. Oh, we can't heal him or anything. There's no interaction with this yet. I hear that Warmash's version 4 is planning on like adding little interactions with the NPCs. Maybe that encounter will get an interaction as well. Yeah, well. Okay. This'll do. Check in a couple more things here. Okay. Ah, you look like you have plenty of coin on you. Normally I'd demand you hand it over, but considering you know our location, we can't let you get away. We're going to take it off your corpse. Okay, we got bandits. And, yeah, this forest is full of bandits. Holy crap. Okay, they're all warriors, too. Which means I can't let them get too close to me. In fact, I think there's a knight and a few warriors. Doesn't matter too much, as long as I don't get poisoned. Unfortunately, some of these guys, thanks to meaner monsters, are able to just poison at the drop of a hat. And the poisons do different things. Like, there's a willpower draining poison, stamina draining poison. Stamina draining poison can make you pass out within minutes, and then you will die if you don't either get it cured or, you know, outlast it. I was gonna say, if there are no enemies around, if you kill the enemies first, then you pass out and you just wake up 2 hours later, no problem. But if you pass out and there are enemies nearby, you're screwed. So what we're gonna do here, this guy, oh, never mind, he can shoot. Okay, we're gonna really quick Get him with our weapon here. Yeah, we got a dagger here, which attacks pretty quickly by comparison. Potion recipe, invisibility, nice. Grab all this stuff. Alright. Loincloth, iron greaves, chain gauntlets. Yeah, nothing we have to worry about. Bit by bit, we get our arrows. Let's go ahead and shove everything in the wagon. Grab everything else. That tower shield probably isn't even worth taking, but I'm picking it up anyway because I know I can sell it in a town later. Okay, mooring cemetery, let's go. Very good. Onwards. Let's see. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Really, how do I put this? I do not like any of the new Tomb Raider Lara Croft who goes, first of all, she has asthma. She's always huffing and puffing at the least bit of exertion. Secondly, she always says, she monologues to herself, I've got to push that block over. I got to climb that rope. I got to do this. I got to do that. It's like, shut up. Just shut up. Stop talking to yourself. Says the person talking to himself on stream. Oh boy. Let's see here. Ooh, yes. Got it. Newer Tomb Raider looks more like Uncharted to you? Yeah, kind of. Again, graphics are one of the least considerations I have. Like, if this game were unstable, which it's not, thankfully, I'm gonna go for the skeleton. There we go. Orc next. If for some reason this game were very unstable and crashed all the time, which it doesn't, but if it were, and I could make it more stable by reverting the graphics back to original Daggerfalls, I would. I prefer stability over graphics any day. So, yeah. I don't really, like, it's nice to have better graphics, but they are not a priority, and I'd never say, well, I can't play this game because of the graphics. Maybe if it were One Piece. I despise One Piece, that Japanese cartoons animation and graphic style, so. I didn't pick up a lot of things. I didn't have room, you nit. I was out of space. I needed to go to my wagon, go pick everything up. Oh boy, look at this. Tonto. Short sword, yes. See, I couldn't pick up anything. I was over encumbered. And now we have capacity. Capacity. Yeah, I don't actually care what Lara looks like. It's like, yeah, so like I have her breast reduction. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. That doesn't bother me at all. No. Would you go to text-based graphics? I've done that before. I used to design MUDs. Or I was a designer for MUDs. As in, aka I was a writer for them. I've done that. Been there, done that. I've lived that world. Now, let's see here. There's a bat, but it's actually up in a corner here. If we do a teleport. you can see right there just for an instant, there's a detached section of the dungeon where the bat is. And all graveyards have these detached dungeon sections attached to them. I don't know why, but all graveyards just do. It's part of the game's original design. So when they imported it into Unity, it kept those detached sections. The only difference is that no quests will use those detached sections. And if they do, you can use a command to teleport to its location. Not a big deal, it's just kind of annoying. Yeah, I absolutely recommended... I did a video where I recommended Sanctuary RPG to other people. That's a satire game, though. It's a lot of comedy. I still remember when I created one character, because in Sanctuary RPG, you create a character which is procedurally generated. Like, you get to choose the race, you get to choose their country of origin, you get to choose a lot of stuff. God damn it! What are you doing? Okay, hold on a second. I have to deal with the cat, but I'll keep talking from a distance, so you'll still be able to hear me. It's just, you know, I was gonna say that you get to choose your character's race, country of origin, and class. Then, when your character is being created, your origin story is actually procedurally generated based on those factors. So you'll get a different character origin every time, basically. And what ends up happening is, I remember one character I generated. It was a bit absurd. So, I remember that my character consumed their twin while in your mother's belly, basically. So you now possess the power of 2 babies, and in addition to possessing the power of 2 babies, you had the the cat, exactly, right. Come on. Yeah, so what ended up happening is your a lady screamed in your ear, and so you were unsure of her intentions. You shouted rape just to be sure, and then you wed yourself. That is your story, and that's where the game started. Yes. It's a thing. And it's all procedurally generated, so you have no idea what kind of origin story you will get. But it's based on, again, your design or your choices, your race class combination when you're creating the character. Yeah. Hold on. This may take a bit. This fuzzball here. Hey? In here? Yeah. Okay. You just rubbed the mic. Why are you rubbing the mic? What? Why are you rubbing the mic still? Hey. Hey. No, don't step on the keyboard. You fuzzball. Rah. 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 Mean that? Okay. Yes. Exactly. Just, what? I don't think so. I don't think so. Meh. Whoa! And he walked all over the keyboard, then pushed everything and jumped down. Okay, so yeah, that's cat. That's a cat. Okay. There you go. Squeaks. Oh, look at that. There we go. Well, we're done with that dungeon. That's fine. So, yeah, we are going to head on through to Penhope. It's a 5-hour journey of running into a wall. There we go. We fixed it. To Penhope. To Penhope. Very good. Did we just run through Midvale? Yeah, we just ran through Midvale. Let's look inside the shops really quick. Yes. Okay. Very good. Khajiit knows much, tells some. All right. I see. We leave. Let's get out of here. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Penhope it is. The journey to Penhope continues. Not that we need to do anything there. We're just gonna head on back. Crash wagon, avoid, please. Up, just more dying soldiers. God, this is the second time I ran into that dying soldier event. I can't do anything for them, so just need to walk away. Oh boy. Okay. What else we got here? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, right! Oh, geez, I forgot about this. Okay. There's a run on Triple Ply Bunny Soft. I just saw a man wheeling 300 rolls of Triple Ply. It made me uneasy. That man's a nut job. Alright. Look who it is! You come with me? No. No, I don't. I'm leaving. I had a Fighters Guild agent was like, look, it's that person. Apparently a Fighters Guild agent wanted to talk to me, and I said, no, I'm leaving. And they were like, what? And then I just used etiquette to pass by the encounter. Which actually worked. If you fail, they'll attack you. Because they've been ordered to bring you in at all costs, which I said, how about not? And I convinced him with etiquette that it wouldn't be a good idea to try to do that. So, we're closing a bunch of open documents that we don't need to worry about. DocuSpeak everywhere. Yes. Mm-hmm. Now then. The sun isn't setting yet, but it's getting there. Well, that's a big sun. That's a bigger sun than I'm used to, that's for sure. Okay. Let's go over here. It's not a massive incandescent gas here. It's a hole in the universe through which energy pours in from a place beyond. Ooh, general store. This is actually a pawn shop. It's not a real general store. It's called the general store. But it has none of the arrows and bandages, apparently. Liar! Oh, there's a bandage. Okay. A bandage. A single bandage. Very exciting. There's always an extra backstock here. Nothing we want. Nope, we're leaving. Okay. So, going back... Wait, we've already arrived at Penhope. Where are we going then? I suppose we can go to the Gearing Cemetery. It's 5 hours away. Let's do it. Arcanum is probably... There isn't a lot of demand for that, so it's going to come out of the indie sphere if another game like Arcanum comes out. It's going to be a completely indie game. Yep. Right. Checking a couple more things. Let's see here. Almost done. Nope, nothing to worry about. Interesting. People are talking about Medieval Lands getting their forums posted on the website so that people can read the forums without having to log into the game. That's a neat idea, combining the two, joining them together. That would be really awesome. Oh, I'm about to pass out. Almost out of stamina. There we go. Now, I can't get to the Gearing Cemetery as I am right now, unfortunately. But we are right next to a hovel. Great. Deerdale. We're 2 hours away from Deerdale. We can sleep there for the night. That's fine. It's either that or sleep in the wilderness, which, you know, you have a tendency to get attacked by things. Oh boy, do you have a tendency to get attacked by things while sleeping in the wilderness. Let's see here. Right. Gonna sneeze in a second. Again. I think it's the cat's doing. Ooh, we just encountered an interesting situation there. Ah, because it loaded in the town. Okay, that explains it. Well, ain't this a surprise? There are bandits on the way to town. Of course there are. Oh, of course there are. Let's go for it. Here we go. Not successful. Pinch 3 gold pieces off that one. And you. Ow, a note. A bad note. Well, there we go. Damn. Back up, back up, back up. Don't think so. One down. Ow, got hit with 2 arrows in a row. That acrobat was scary with a bow. Didn't dodge very well, but hey. Scary with a bow. Very good. Orc's blood. I get some orc's blood. Okay. I'll sell it at the nearest alchemy vendor. Let's get back to town. We're here just in time. It's not even midnight yet, so we should be able to get a full night's sleep and still be able to adventure in the morning. There's 2 taverns up on the north side of town, so let's go over and look at it. We're in Deerdale now. It's not quite the direction I wanted to go, but I didn't want to sleep in the wilderness with those bandits about. So let's see. We got the Flying Gnome and the Rusty Muskrat. It would have been cool to run into gnomes in this game. And actual dragons instead of just draglings. Alright, food and drink. None yet. None yet. We'll do that in the morning. Okay, so room for the night. Yes, 5 gold pieces. Didn't get a discount this time. Makes me sad. Let's see here. That's a good room. This is a different room. Let's go to the first room we went to. Yes. Jumping. Working on our jumping skill. Very important. We jump on the bed using the jump spell. I know. Very mature. Alright, we got it. So you'll notice that my stealth alteration archery skill went up. That's good. And as long as my archery skill keeps going up, this is good. Because my archery's at 69. Short blade 45. Critical strike 45. Let's see. Lockpicking 26. Pickpocketing's 28. Ooh. I'm going to have to get lockpicking up another point soon. It's fine, though. Let's go ahead and leave the tavern. But before we leave the tavern, we'll talk to this man. Food and drink. We want some stew. Very good. We feel invigorated by the meal. It's 5:20 in the morning. Still considered night by the game, but yeah, we're not actually going for those general stores. We're going to go north. North is important. We're going back to that cemetery I was talking about before. We're be grave robbing. Yes, 2 hours away. It's good. We were able to make a slight detour to this tavern where we were able to sleep for the night, so we aren't completely exhausted when we get to the area. Remember, we get that stamina regeneration buff from our meal, which is good because it means we won't be that all tired when we get there. Everything is as it should be. It's morning now. We've just passed morning. Yep, that's it. Everything is as it should be. Oh, we're into the graveyard now. A ghostly moan. Here we go. Oh boy. In the graveyard we go. I hear a rat or a bat. It does sound like a bat. There's a bat. Bat dodged. Got it. When it comes around the corner. Got him. You see a dead bat. Right. The bat just parried. No. Okay, I hit the wall. That's fine. That's fine. I accept that. I accept that. It goes chink when I hit the wall. For a second, I thought that that the bat parried. I'm like, bats can't parry. All right. Ectoplasm. Silver Tonto. That's fine. And yeah, we don't need leather after all. And that's it. It's just a small crypt. Yeah, there's no secret doors or anything. Just a tiny crypt. It's fine though. We should get moving. Hold on a second. I want to see this. Oh, God. It's a giant dungeon that's just disconnected. Really? Really? I expected there to be like 1 or 2 extra rooms. That was pretty big. Pretty big. Invisibility, shadow form, don't need those. Keep cure disease, keep slow falling, keep orc strength, yes. That should be fine. Put money away as well. Right. We did it! Very good. Now let's get out of here. Our journey will take us now back to Wayrest. It's a 13-hour journey. Along the way, we'll stop somewhere. Depends on how good time we can make, though. How fast we can get there. Looking at, let's see. There should be a cat in this room. Give me a second here. I'm curious about this. I'm curious where the cat ended up. I didn't kick it out of the room. And the room's been locked for... Oh, on the bed. He's on the bed. Yep. Getting his fur all over the comforter there. We've got a spare mattress here, and it has a comforter over it. So he's just getting his fur all over that comforter. We don't sleep in it, so the comforter just kind of sits there, collecting dust. And now it's collecting cat fur, too. Yeah, it's literally just a mattress and a comforter over the mattress. Alright. It's a cat bed now. Yes, yes it is. There you go. So, let's see here. Approach, hostile encounter, avoid, failed to avoid. What do we got? Orc. Run away. Turn around. Shoot. Dodged. Dodged again. Hit. Look at that city in the distance. We should go there after we finish killing this orc. Damn. We're gonna go visit that city in a second. We should be able to loot orcs, like pickpocket them, in my opinion. Okay, back up again. Dodged again. Got him. He's dead. Alright. We did it. Victory! Yeah, this is a nice place. It's gonna take a minute to get there. Yep. We defeated the orc, that's all we need to know. Yep. Keep your cure disease potions on hand. This way. That's the entrance. There's peasants in the distance, walking back and forth. Tamgate. Tamgate is the name of this city. Peasantry. One of the citizens of town have gathered to run a charitable contest intended to produce firewood for some local widows. Competitors are each given a wood axe and access to a supply of logs. For several minutes, they will work furiously to build the biggest firewood pile. A reward of 397 gold is as an incentive. If we win, I will take place, yes. You make good time in a large pile of firewood. When the time runs out, you look at all the competitors and notice that one in particular has much more wood than any other, including yourself. You leave without the prize. Perhaps your axe skills leave something to be desired. So, if we had our axe skill here, my axe skill's 3%. But if my axe skill was higher, I could have passed that skill check and won the contest. Alright. Well, let's go down here to the market square. Oh. Daggerfall's the size of Great Britain. The rest of the Iliac Bay is basically the size of Great Britain. This is Europe, and this is Asia, aka this is the Mediterranean here. Like they designed it this way. But yeah, this is Africa. Sorry, yeah, Africa and Europe basically. But it's all treated like it's basically the size of medieval Britain. Oh boy. Yeah. Sprite mods. I wouldn't know anything. I wouldn't know anything about sprite mods. Alright? I don't think those exist. I don't think those exist at all. Alright, let's hold on. Just, for reference sake, let's show you what sprites are supposed to look like. Okay? These are what sprites are supposed to look like. Alright? That's just for reference sake. Okay? Alright. Let's have a look here. Nothing I want. That dagger looked kind of interesting, but pretty sure it was silver. Let's check again. Yeah, it's a silver dagger. Don't want that. I'm looking for a good, either dwarven or higher quality dagger. Oh, the money's in the wagon, isn't it? Yeah. Give me a second to get my money out of my wagon. And let's take 1,000. And let's put a bunch of other stuff in the wagon I don't want. Oh. Grab the bandage. Yep. I just wish that the folks working on Villager Immersion Overhaul and Dream would get together so we could have a Villager Immersion Overhaul with Dream quality sprites. That's what I want. Armaments here. Let's go check out the armament store. Hello, sir. Arrows, yes. Iron. Dwarven longbow. Pretty sure I already got 2 of those. Yeah, I got 2 dwarven longbows. I don't need another one. I'll take the arrows, though. Very good. Building a nice stock of arrows. Not sure we need to do much else in Tamgate. I suppose we could go over to the Thieves Guild and get some training, assuming there's no Thieves Guild here? There is a Thieves Guild, okay. I was like, there's no Thieves Guild in Tamgate? What's wrong with this? Up here. And you see a little fence? There should be a pig. The pig is the guard for the Thieves Guild. You always know there's a Thieves Guild around when there's a pig in front. Alright.
Could it be Lord
Let's go this way. Common symbol. Religious icon. Ooh, hello, Holy Dagger. Holy Daggers are great. They're worth 2,500. You won't get nearly as much from a pawn shop, which is the only place that buys it, so it's effectively worth less, but it's nice. Let's get that lock-picking skill up. Ugh, 3 hours just passed. I'm actually going to restart in just a second. Here we go. Figuring out... I'm noticing there's a bit of stuttering going on with the game now. It's, I want to look at the performance on this. Hold on. Let's have a look. Daggerfall Unity is using 6 gigabytes of RAM, which makes sense. I've pushed the mods and settings kind of high. It's not using that much CPU power, though. And the graphics card is barely even chugging. Let's see. Just means it needs to be optimized more, I think. Well, let's see here. Checking something. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Resume travel to Wayrest. No, not